Well, that storm that came through this morning in the 7 a.m. time frame, boy, was it loud. It's still windy out here. They're still warning us about wind. You can see a little bit of leaf debris. All the kitties are fine. Tux is a little wet. And I see this one pine limb here. That's no big deal, but we have some sort of a larger tree thing down over here. Bend down and get this pine limb and throw it off into the woods. See what's going on over here. Some sort of a large tree limb. A couple of large tree limbs from something. Nothing too serious. Go survey the driveway and the yard in a bit, but we didn't hear anything alarming. Well, Don said he heard a couple of things hit the roof, little things. There's a little thing. Maybe Don can just come and drag those farther off into the woods a little later. Yeah, there's several more branches down up here. I mean, there were some already, but there's a few more. Well, I can't see the very, very end of the driveway, but everything that I can see from up here looks in good shape. Matter of fact, I think it's good enough Don can still take his unicycle for the paper. And looky there, there's the sun trying to come out. Well, I think we were very lucky. Hopefully with this wind we'll stay lucky. I did come out and look, and the creek down there was just gushing for a while. So we did get some serious fast rain. The FedEx guy was here a few minutes ago and delivered those LED tubes that we were expecting Saturday. No big deal, they didn't come till today. I'm gonna start by walking the driveway with the blower. Well, I didn't have a quite enough battery to finish. I had a 7.5 amp hour battery, but it wasn't 100% charged. We had blown with it a little bit on the saw yesterday, so I'm gonna walk out one more time and finish because I don't like to leave a job partially done. All right, all handled. The cul-de-sac was even worse than the driveway. Everything is good to go. It's good that I got it before any more delivery trucks or Ruby ran over it, because that just packs it down. Don's moved Ruby and got his saw set up. You can see the big improvement on the driveway pad. Tux is asleep on the cat perch, so I'll do those back steps sometime later today when he's not there. So what's the game plan?
Oh, God. Work me to death, probably. Working me to death.
No, seriously, what's the game plan?
Well, right now I'm packing up my tools that I had gotten out, and I'm sorting just a few little more nuts and bolts and stuff that showed up. You know, they just show up. You know, you don't have any control over them.
Are we working with wood or electronics today?
Oh, well, we're gonna finish. I'm gonna try to fix my nail gun. I'm going to try to put the edge molding on
the cat food shelf.
I've got shelves upstairs. Remember, I took down a shelf that was made out of 2x6s because I needed the 2x6s to jack
do the
up
project.
That header.
Yep.
That's what's holding the ends of the headers, and so I've got to cut that down now. But I've got my table saw out still, so I can.
So wood.
Yeah,
wood stuff.
Yeah, it's going to be. We're probably not putting up the LED lights got here, but we're probably not putting those up today. We're probably going to chill on those for today, and save those for maybe tomorrow.
Okay. I lost my Pokemon Go streak yesterday, so I'm gonna go down to the environmental park now, and my key's already in here. Besides the pretty weather, I really felt like just sitting in the air conditioning. I've got it on 66 and blowing straight in my face, and it feels awesome after blowing off the driveway and getting sweaty. Yeah, it feels great sitting here in Ruby. So I guess today is get any additional shelving we want upstairs sorted out. Don's gonna pull the 2x4 out of the middle. There's 3 of them here, and then he's gonna put this nice writing surface down. We don't put anything on this shelf, again, because of robotics. If we weren't doing robotics, we would use the shelf. It used to have stuff on it.
Yeah, this masonite's painted and it's smooth. And so it'll make a good surface for them to use for writing or building parts on and stuff like that.
Yeah, and then over here, where you see the paneling there up against the wall, Don's gonna put 3 shelves out to this beam coming down over here. So there's gonna be more shelving there. And you putting more shelving back in this corner too? Or are you gonna leave that?
I'm gonna.
Where the shelf standards are, you're gonna put a shelf back there?
Well, I don't know. I might actually reuse those shelf brackets
someplace else.
Over on this other side over here. So I'm probably gonna take those 2 down and reuse those, because those are really nice.
Yeah, and I don't see a shelf there being a real help necessarily. It's not a help.
Right.
There wasn't really anything on that shelf except for Don's iHome radio.
Yeah, so these are you know, 11 inches.
They're bigger than the ones on the wall over there.
There's what's actually being used over there.
Okay.
Those 3 shelves over there, those are actually the same shelf brackets.
And then eventually you're going to put some, not today, but you're going to put some sort of workbench in this corner. You're going to change up this corner.
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this workbench out. The top on it's all messed up.
Right.
So I'm going to take the top off of it and put a new top on it. And I'm going to take that workbench, and it's possible, I didn't say, and I'm going to put it here. Just put it right there.
Okay.
I want it out. When it's crammed over there in that corner, I can't use it.
Sure.
So it needs to be out somewhere, and I don't really need it downstairs because I got no more room downstairs for it. But the radio arm saw, I'm going to pull that out. So some of that's, you know, that's sort of another storage area, but I got to kind of think of how I'm going to do that, because it is difficult to get back there. So anything that you put back there pretty much disappears for the rest of your life.
Yeah, exactly.
And you know, when they
but we fixed that on the other side for the most part. We have fixed it.
For the most part, right. So you know, I don't exactly know how I'm going to do that over there, but I mean, I'm going to do something with it.
Yeah, we have one really nice piece of melamine gray top you could use, or we've got several nice things that would make a nice workbench top to use whenever you get to that project.
That's right. That's exactly right.
So I moved everything around in that corner and vacuumed good over there. That may be the last corner I haven't been in. Actually, maybe this far back corner over here, which I don't know if we're going there. It looks like there's just a bunch of good foam pieces stored. I took the cover off the Lego table and outside and shook it and vacuumed and dusted underneath there. You'd be surprised at how much crap builds up on that table just sitting there. You can see stuff coming in, you know, after you get your roof done. It's years, I think, before the stuff stops falling. We've almost got the shelves up over here on the sidewall, and I just discovered the Measure app on the iPhone. It was put in with iOS 12 too. Cool. Don gave me the opportunity to put, let's see, 12, 4 times 3, yeah, 12 finishing nails in these boards so they wouldn't move around, and use the handy dandy nail set. And let me just say that took me over 15 minutes, but they're in there and I didn't crush the wood and they're flush. But Dawn made it look easy. It's harder than you would think. Hey, we're knocking off and it's only 6 o'clock. Well, excuse me, 6:04.
Wait a minute, I still gotta load up all my saw and stuff outside and bring it all back inside, so no. You might be knocking off, but I've still got...
Well, I have to cook when I get in the house, although tonight is less of a cook night than some nights. So, Don got the shelving added over here, like he said, and all out of scrap stuff. It gives us some options for the next boxes we fill, because we've actually loaded up off the floor everything we had already boxed. Right, but we didn't have any spare to go, so now we got a little bit of spare. Right.
Well, also I'm working my way across here. See, I got to do something with this.
Right.
And because I want to take that workbench and put here. At least that's my plan. And then, or maybe I'll slide that down and put the but basically I'm planning on putting the workbench out here. It's possible I could put it over there, but it's kind of dark over there.
I like it staying over there, but in the middle.
Yeah, well, we could. It's got to
come out of the corner.
It's got to come out of the corner.
Yeah.
So anyway, we just burned up OSB.
So tomorrow we're gonna put basically one long shelf here that's a step stool so that we can get higher up to the table. I mean, it's barely a good height for me. I mean, it's the height it has to be to come up the stairs and not hit your head. As it is, the guys put, you know, this pool noodle here to make sure nobody got hurt if they weren't paying attention. Now, I'm never going to hit it, but Mr. 6 foot, that's different.
Yeah, well, it's going to be 16 inches.
16 inches, but I told him with my knees, I need a step over here so I can get up to the 16 inches.
So it's going to be, I think I measured this, it's like 9 feet.
And we got lots of stuff to anchor it to, and well, this is too high, but we got lots of anchoring options.
Right, well, I have lots of, all I got to do is figure out what I'm going to deck it with. I've got, although I have some nice planks, and I don't mind using that for that.
Right, this is, yep.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if we were going to get mail today or not. You know, I'm always confused between Good Friday and what they call down here in the South, Easter Monday. But we did get mail, and we got a lot of mail, and it included the Echo Show 8 that we ordered for Dawn, plus the stand. So I've got that to look forward to setting up tomorrow. I'm going to work on the Cybertruck for a bit. Here in the front, I'm missing a piece that's going to probably prevent me from attaching something. The underside piece that I'm missing here is just a trim piece, and that won't prevent me from doing stuff. But I'm going to see how far I can get with what I've got. The parts I were waiting on from France came today. These little flat L-shaped brackets. I think I dumped them in here. Yeah. These came from France. And they weren't available anywhere in the U.S. Belgium, France, the Netherlands, that's it. So anyway, I'm not waiting on those anymore. These were the gray ones I had pulled out of the Apollo 11 kit but didn't use. Alright, I'm on step 59 of, I think it was 160. And the police officer, she's got her prisoner. And it's coming along. This spot right here in the front is where I'm missing a part that I can't complete it right now. But other than that, it's going good.